hope you're doing well. So another month has passed us by. Here we are. September is almost done and dusted, my lovelies, but we have got a huge amount of monthly favourites that may include some homemade bits, may include some pumpkin themed bits, may include just a bit of everything and anything, and of course there's going to be some cushions that are my faves, and we have some clothes. Like, you see that I picked it up and it like went from my hand. That's going to be a great start to the video, ain't it, my lovelies? But I have my trusted pad with all of my notes and jots and scribbles down to get comfy, get cozy. You know it's going to be a long one for us, and let's get in with our monthly favourites of September. Can you believe we've got October, November, and then it's going to be the monthly favourites of the Christmas month of December. I'm so excited. Come on, Christmas. Right, I think this time we shall start with Netflix because I have been binging quite a lot. Not so many series, I'm not going to lie. I have still been on like the film little section, but next month there's going to be some returning series favourites, because if you know me or you've been watching my vlogs, what is the one series that I have watched for the past 2 or 3 years on Netflix that I will continue to watch forever and a day? Leave it down in the comments box below if you know what it is, my lovelies. But the series that I'm currently watching, and I've only got one more episode of it left, is Sugar Rush Extra Sweet. Now, we all know your girl used to be a chef, so I do like watching cookery programs, and I've kind of watched majority of all the seasons that are on Netflix. All your Master Chefs, Final Showdown, Chef's Table, Travels, all of that jazz I've done, and I've done all of the Sugar Rush. And then I saw it earlier in the month that it said Extra Sweet Edition, and I was like, what's that? And I say it was the Sugar Rush series, but they've got an extra sweet, and oh my god. I think my favourite episode so far is when they had to do the Peacock Challenge. Oh my god, that was just amazing. So I have been watching a few little series. As I say, we watched that one, and then one that me and B have watched. I call it a series, it's only literally 3 episodes, but it was the last season of Jack Whitehall's Travels with his dad. Oh my god, they are just... the comedy between them two, and I loved it so much that actually once we finished it, I then rewatched the first 2 seasons. Was it 2 or 3? No, 2 seasons I think, because this was the last one, the 3rd. I can't remember. I rewatched all of the rest once again, I say, because they only used to be about like 20-30 minute episodes. So yes, in essence I've watched the whole of Travels with My Father once again, but me and B watched the last, which was series 5. Was it series 5? I don't know. We've watched the last one, whichever that was. As I say, that came out I think middle of the month, so my brain's a little bit foggy, I'm not going to lie, my lovelies. But yes, we watched all of that. And then what did... films. Right, I watched a film called Papillon. I think that's how you say it. It has Charlie Hunnam and Remy Malik. Oh my god. What a film that is. When I started it, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit like, By the end of it, I was hooked. Like, honestly, those actors and the acting that they done on it was just, wow. If you haven't seen it, it is quite a long film. I think it is just over 2 hours. I would highly invest in your time to watch it. As I say, if you've got one evening and you think, don't know what to do, go, get comfy, get your snacks, and just sit and watch that. And on that note, there was a film that I was quite late to the bandwagon with. I think it come out, was it just after middle of September? And it had been out for a week or so, and everyone at work was like, you need to watch this film. You need to watch it. You need to watch the actor. Now, the main actor in it is called Denzel Washington. Now, I'm not really a Denzel Washington fan. I don't think I've ever watched a film with him in it. So when everyone was saying, like, literally, it's his best film, you need to watch it. And I was like, okay. Looked on Netflix and I thought, it's 2004. It's not a new film, like it's a really old film, but I don't know what happened with it. But when I read up, I think it may not have done so well in like the shows or cinemas back in the day, but like Netflix have re-released it and it's took off a storm. So again, that was about 2 hours. I think it was almost 2.5 if I remember correctly. Again, it started and I was just like, it's one of them dreary, like, is it going to be cliche? Is it like just standard? Like, I can tell the plot twist already. Oh my god, no. Mum kept coming in and was like, what are you watching? I was like, Mum, get having it. I was like, I got so engrossed in it. I ate a whole pack of Doritos whilst watching that film. Hint, hint, maybe monthly favourites in the food and drink. But yeah, that was so good. And as I say, for an old film that I've never even heard of, but only just now to kind of be like re-released on Netflix, I absolutely love that. So that was kind of like a thriller, action, like kind of give me law-abiding citizen vibes. I was very late to watching that. My girl at work told me I had to watch it. I watched it, loved the acting. Kind of like that, like a redemption story in a way. And then the last one that me and Mama G actually watched together, I had it on my list and I was like, trying to find the right time to watch it. And then me and Mama G, we had a nice little cozy autumn day, which will be a vlog coming very soon. And I thought I'll put it on because she can't do horror, we all know that. So I read it and I watched the trailer and it said it was like a thriller. I thought she can get away with that. Let's just say she was still quite jumpy, to say the least, but that is such a good storyline, plot twist, the ending, oh my god. That's only a short one, it's about an hour and a half, so if you've got a little bit of time to kill but you like something that's going to make you jump, that gives you the suspense, that makes you think. I love films that make me think, so I was always thinking ahead to like, well, if that's happened to that and she's going to do that, and Mama G was going along with it, and those were great. There is quite a few series that I might try and binge this weekend. As I say, it's Mother Nature weekend. That is why, my lovelies, you'll always notice on these monthly favourites, makeup free, pyjamas. We're in our princess cat pyjamas this month. It's always a standard. We're not here to be faffing around with makeup on our monthly favourites, are we? We're just here to be comfy, cosy and have a chat. So yes, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything this weekend, but I have got a few series I want to binge. There is a series on Netflix, I think it's 3 or 4 parts, well, episodes, about a man in America with split personality. And then there's a series called Midnight Mass. I want to look at that. I think that's a little bit longer. And then there's a few new films that I wanted to watch this month and I've just never got around to it, like Fear of Rain and Pentagram I still want to watch. So yes, I'm just going to be having a Netflix, I was going to say a binging weekend. Kind of will be, because I will be sitting in this bed, maybe partaking in quite a few of our monthly favourites from the food section and not moving. But you know what, my lovelies, it's always good. We need to have those months, definitely not months, but we can have those weeks where we just think, no. And that is my weekend this month. I just woke up, Mother Nature arrived, and I was just like, the cramps were saying to me, I was going to do a video today where it was try-ons. Ooh. And your girl cannot be trying stuff on. So we're going to do our little comfy cozy. We're going to just sit down, relax, and then might order a takeaway tonight. Who knows? But look at that. Shannon Lee, you are rambling from your Netflix. Get comfy, my lovelies, because the next category, let's get into the food and drink, eh? Right. Food and drink. I'm so excited for it. There is a lot of snacks. So let's start with the half-eaten bag. Why not? Because these will be getting eaten after this. I have been addicted to the share bags this month. The 2 that I'm going to show you after are repurchases. So please don't think, girl, you can't say that's a monthly favourite because they're still sealed up. Trust me, I've gone through quite a few bags of them this month. This one as well, I went through the flaming hot ones the other week. Now I'm on the pickled onion. Monster Munch. Monster Munch share bags, aka a Shannon bag. Gonna be great. In my belly, I got a little bit lost for words then because I just thought I'm so hungry right now and do not start this again, Shan. I actually had a good night's sleep last night. I had 10 hours, which is very, very good for me. The cramps normally knock me out, I'm not gonna lie. So that's the only thing with Mother Nature. I do get a good night's kip. So I had a nice long sleep. So Shannon, no more yawning. Wake yourself up, girl. So yes, Monster Munch, I will be partaking in them after we finish. But these, oh my god. I went through a stage earlier in the month where I really wanted like savoury. Savoury was my thing. And I went into Tesco's one day after work, picked a bag of these up, thought nothing of it. Got home, had dinner, a bit peckish, opened it, started eating it. Before I knew it, half the bag had gone. Took them to work the next day for my snack. By 11 o'clock, they were gone. Went Tesco the next day, picked up another 2 bags. you get the gist, right? I've probably gone through about 3 or 4 bags of these this month. And that is basically the Tesco tortilla chips cool flavour. Now, they're basically the dupe for the blue pack of Doritos. I can't tell the difference. They taste just as good and a fraction of the price. Our Doritos at the minute in store are like £1.50, £1.60. I think they're like 60p. Can't taste the difference. Absolutely love them. Used to not really be a fan of cool flavour. I used to be more like the flaming hot or the cheese. But I've grown quite accustomed to the cool flavour. And then Mama G went down to M&S because I said, have a little look if you can see any like Halloween foods out yet. Because I know M&S are getting their Christmas food in. How can you get Christmas food in when you haven't even had your Halloween food? And M&S last year, I missed out because I left it too late. But they had some really good little Halloween bits like funny shaped pizzas and like little ghosty ghouls and pastries and that. So Mama G, she went down, she come back and she said, picked up a bag of your pretzels. We all know the story with the pretzels, don't we? So picked me up my very much beloved £1 bag of giant salted pretzels. And can you hear that? That's all the salt crystals in there. And we all know, probably not good for me heart or my cholesterol, but when I finish the bag and the salt crystals at the end, I do just eat a few salt crystals. Not advised, do not advise that at all, but that is what I do. I have, oh, little dog barking out there. I have gone through, I'm going to say 3 bags of these. They are so addictive. I take them to work. My thinking at work is I have them and then I have my little post-it note and I start with 10 and I cross my way off 10 because I think 10, that's good for a snack. But I'm not going to lie, I pretty much demolished half the pack in a sitting and it is getting quite worrying because my savoury tooth is kind of overtaking my sweet tooth at the moment. But that is all changing because, my lovelies, where do I begin? So, as I say, me and Mama G had a nice little autumnal day the other weekend. And these you might think, well, they're not a monthly favourite because you've only had them like a couple of weeks. But they are a monthly favourite and it's a little bit of a insight into the vlog and what possibly could be coming. But pumpkins, oh my god, not just any pumpkins, miniature pumpkins. So that might be a little clue as to what type of vlog is coming very soon. But oh my god, these are looking lovely on the kitchen window shelf. We have got quite a lot stacked on the side and I just absolutely love these. And these are like my 2 favourites because this is the classic little munchkin pumpkin. Absolutely adorable. And then this one I just thought was really quirky. Almost reminded me of like a little butternut squash and I just loved the little top on it. Almost like you could hook it on a tree. So yes, that is a part because there's going to be a lot of baking and a lot of cooking and a lot of just warm hearty food, you know. And then I have made a concoction which I will talk about with you more in a baking video upcoming, but I will still leave the recipe down below. I made my own pumpkin spice, got the recipe from BBC Good Food, good old BBC Food. Honestly, that website is my lifesaver. When I don't know what to cook and like pinch of nom isn't helping me out, BBC Good Food, I can always find something. So I have made my own pumpkin spice sugar. So it looks like this. I'm not going to take the lid off because it is very, very potent and it might make me unwell. Like it might bring a bit of a wave of whew over me just for these particular days. So this, as I say, I have made 2 batches of this. This is the 2nd batch and it's half gone. Mama G, oh, almost knocked myself in the face with it. Mama G has been loving this. She's been having it in teas, coffees, sprinkling it on her cornflakes. Mama G is taking like pumpkin spice to the next level. She has been having pumpkin spice cornflakes. She's been sprinkling it on her porridge as well. She loves a bit on her porridge. And as I say, all you need for this, now let me remember, caster sugar, nutmeg, ground cloves, ground ginger and ground cinnamon. So I just picked up all the Tesco ones, apart from one, which you'll see Mama G had to get a Schwartz. A little bit expensive Schwartz because they didn't have any Tesco one, but we're not going to say anything. And yeah, I've just been mixing my little sugars, and as I say, maybe by next weekend I might have to do another batch because I think that'll all be gone. But yes, absolutely divine. I will leave the recipe down below, and I say it's so simple, so easy, yet it's so flavourful. And I've got a few recipes. I want to do some cakes with it. So yes, I'm very, very excited for that. And of course, we've got to include some alcohol, my lovelies. So if you remember, for my birthday, Brandon got me a set of 4 Malfi gin like tasters, the small bottles. So I've got 2 left. So I tried the original gin. Weren't too bad. I don't really like dry gin, and it was a bit, for me, I had to put a few flavoured tonics with it, my lovelies. And then the second one was a grapefruit one, which was very, very nice. So the 2 that I have left are Con Limon and Blood Orange. But I would just like to say that this brand in general, I have heard so much about. When I used to go to Loch Fyne, this would be the gin that you would get. This or Tanqueray No. 7, which is again one of my faves for gins now. God damn you, little Loch Fyne, for giving me an expensive gin taste, honestly. But if you get Malfi, you can sometimes get a big bottle for like 20 quid on offer at Tesco if you've got club card. Pays to have a club card. Have you seen the amount of discounts they're doing? I've even made Brandon get one, because when he goes for his lunches, I'm like, oh my god, you're paying like 5, you could get it for 3. Get yourself a club card. So I think he just downloaded the app and he's got the little one on his phone like I do. But I do have a proper card one that mum takes for like the weekly shop, but then I have my phone one for my work and lunches and bits and bobs. But yes, Malfi gin. Come on, is it a little monthly favourite if we don't have a bit of alcohol in it? And I'm thinking like probably next month. I have been going through the cupboards and seeing like what I've got. I'm switching the gins for the rums, my lovelies. So we might have some rums coming out of the doors next month. Maybe, no, a bit too early for Baileys. Baileys will probably be coming in like November, December. But yeah, look forward to maybe some types of rum that I love. And that is all of the food and drink. As I say, your girl's been snacking quite a lot. But it's because when I'm getting into those films and the series, I can literally just, I turn off. So I'm glad that I've got like 2.5 bags of snacks left for today, because as I say, all I'm going to be doing after this is binging Netflix again. So make sure you're comfy, get cozy again. And what category are we going to go into next? Not too sure. Right, I think we're going to YouTube and do music, and then we can get on with showing you everything, alright? So YouTube. Last month I was all into watching vlogmases, everything like that. This month a little bit of a change. So as we know, Bailey and Eleanor, my crime girls, I'm still binging them. I've also recently fallen in love with the channel Man vs Food. That man is so funny, and I get so jealous at the stuff that he gets to eat. Like, I want to travel the whole of the UK now and try all these foods. Why can that not be my job? Could I jack in my job and just travel the world and eat food? Or travel the UK, the world, that's a big place. But yeah, he is so down to earth. I love it because on his videos, like if members of the public come up, he'll never be like, no, I'm filming. He's like, yeah, come on, mate, have a picture. Oh my God. I watched one last night and he went to Leeds, I think, and had a gyros. And oh my God. It just took me back to when I used to visit Greece and how good their food is, because I don't know what it is. I think British food sometimes can be very bland. I don't think we like to season, and that's the only thing I think that lets us down. I, on the other hand, when I do say, for example, I don't know, a beef stew, my God, there's seasoning that goes into that. But I think British food does have that stigma as being bland, whereas all the other cuisines, they love their herbs and spices and seasonings and flavourings. But yes, he goes to some amazing little places. And you know what? It's always the places that are like tucked around the corner that you would drive past and never even bat an eyelid. And they have the best food going. So yes, I love watching him, but it does make me very, very hungry. I'm not going to lie. Cherry Wallace, again, I kind of get more into her like coming up to Halloween and that, because she does all of the Harry Potter and magical and wizardry stuff. And I absolutely love that. She's been buying these like vault boxes lately, and you see all the bits and bobs in there. However, it does make me miss going to Harry Potter World. But for me, I really want to go at Christmas, but oh, my throat. about that, my lovelies. My throat kind of gave away on us then. I do really want to go back at Christmas, but for me, they've put the ticket price up. You still have to wear masks, and I think there's like a time limit now when you're in there. So I don't think I would enjoy it, and I would hate to go and not enjoy myself, because I've been to that place 5-6 times, I want to say, through like different parts of the year, Christmas, Halloween, like normal summer and that, and I've never had a bad experience. So I would hate to go for the sake of going, say, for another time at Christmas and it be ruined and I'm not going to enjoy myself. So yeah, it does make me a little bit sad, and I wanted to go to the photographic exhibition in London that's currently up. You go to the Butterbeer little pub inside, but again, I think the ticket prices for then having to wear the mask, you have photo opportunities, but you've got to wear the mask, and I just think I'm done with it. I am so done with the mask thing. It's probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but I just think, come on, like, can we put it to bed now? I don't know whether it's going to go away. As I say, you will see I'm still buying masks just in case. If I see them for like 50p a quid, keep them in the thing. But yeah, it just annoys me, because I think when you're paying, especially for Watford, it's like almost 50 quid a ticket now, I think. It's a lot of money to be walking around and having photos with masks in. Like, I think it takes away from the enjoyment of the place. And as I say, I've never had a bad experience there, and I don't want to. So I think for the sake of not going, I would rather not go than have my experience tarnished. Oh my god, you know what I'm going to say. Canon is flashing on me again. Oh my goodness, good job I've got a good supply of batteries, my lovelies. That's all I can say. So stay comfy, and I will be back in just a jiffy, alright? There we go, before I was very rudely interrupted by Canon. Yeah, so Cherry Wallace, I've been watching her because I can kind of live through my Harry Potter fantasies through her, and come end of October will be when I will start my little Harry Potter marathon, because I think that's a good little transition into November. It just makes me all warm and fuzzy. And then another thing that I have been listening to, in essence, from YouTube is a channel called Calmed by Nature. You're probably thinking, Shannon, what are you going on about, girl? And it is basically like, I just have it on in the background sometimes. So if I'm reading, oh, you chopped my head off. Hold on a minute. You was a little bit too zoomed in then. You're chopping the top of my head off. It's like, say if I'm reading and I just want like a little bit of music in the background, you can get so many different sceneries, types. You can get like the ocean, you can get like a windy day, you can get a rainy day. I absolutely love that, and I will link that channel actually down below, because I find it so soothing, so just like therapeutic. It's just, oh, absolutely love that. So yes, YouTube, still been listening to me girls Bailey and Eleanor. Man vs Food, he's making me ever so food envious. Cherry Wallace for me Harry Potter fix, and then as I say, Calmed by Nature for just kind of like background noise, you know, just to relieve those moods. Music, music, music. There is a song that has been played non-stop on Magic FM nearly every morning when I go to work. Madonna, Borderline. Now I don't know why, but that has just been played all the time. Okay, you've gone very bright. I do apologise if the camera's gone a bit bright. I think the setting's gone a little haywire. We're just going to have to kind of go for it. At least you can see me, eh? Yeah, it's called Madonna Borderline, and I've just been absolutely obsessed with it. So it is kind of like maybe my #1 at the moment on my Deezer. And then you're probably going to think, Shan, really? I've kind of been listening to the 50 Shades of Grey playlist, because it's got like the songs I Put a Spell on You, and it's all very like mysterious and eerie. And I've also been listening to quite a few songs from one of the actors in 365 Days, Michel Maron. His voice, oh my god, it just gives me, oh, what's that? A comment. That gives me just all the goosebumps and autumnal, mysterious, oozy, just kind of like, it is very seductive, isn't it? I mean, if you've seen 365 Days, you know what I'm talking about. But his voice, because he does a lot of the songs actually in the film, and it's very like, as I say, mysterious and like kind of the I put a spell on you vibe that I'm kind of digging for at the minute. As I say, we're coming into like the spooky month of October. So his voice and a little bit of, I think, Bette Midler or was in one of the songs or something like along those vibes. Absolutely love that. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get on with showing you some bits, shall we? So, what are we going to go for? What are we going to go for? This book, oh my god. So it is called The End of Her, and it is by, now I don't know if I'm going to say this correctly. Oh look, and now the light is settled, we're back to normal. It's called The End of Her, and it's by Shari Lapina or Shari Lapina. I'm not entirely sure how you say that. Shari Lapina? Shari Lapina? I've heard quite a lot of things about this author. So when I was on the hunt for my new book, I picked up a couple, went through to Waterstones, and I was looking through, and I said, like, any you'd recommend? And one of the ladies, she was like, because I'm kind of like a little regular in my Waterstones now, and they know my vibe. We did have an incident where one of the workers, he was like, these books are a little bit dark, and I was like, oh yeah, but that's my vibe. Like, I like a good like nitty gritty book. So anyway, one of the girls said to me, try this for like your first book of hers, because I keep hearing that someone says there's a book called The Couple Next to Us or The Couple Next Door. Oh, The Couple Next Door. And they say that's really good, but the woman said try this as like one of your first books from it and see how you get on. Well, I'm just over halfway through. As I say, I get really frustrated with myself because I haven't got the time physically at the moment to read as much as I want to. So I am making every conscious effort every morning to read at least 2 or 3 chapters. But in the evenings, I'm either filming, editing with Brandon, with Mum. And as I say, because my uploads have gone up, it's 4 times a week now. And that does take away from like maybe time to do other things. So I haven't read as much of it as I wanted to. But I think I can give a good analysis of it for what I've read. As I say, I'm just over halfway through now, and I'm hoping to have it finished, as I say, this week. Maybe I won't binge all the Netflix. I might give myself like a good hour or 2 of reading just to chill, you know. But this love plot twist, I don't want to say too much without giving it away in case you haven't read it and you're looking to read it, but it just shows that everything is not as it seems within relationships and households. And there's a lot of twists and turns. And last night I did really get into it. I read it till about 11:15. Yeah, very, very late for me. And Mum was like, what are you doing? I got to such a part in it that I just couldn't physically put the book down. I wanted to keep going. Even though I was half asleep, I couldn't stop reading it. So yes, I picked this up from Waterstones. I think it was $8.99 or $9.99. Absolutely can tell that I need to pick more up from this author because her vibe is just a bit of me, you know. And as I say, I am so proud that even though I'm not reading as much as I want to, at least I'm still reading. I'm still sticking to it. And as I say, that was something for my New Year's resolutions. I wanted to give myself time to start getting into reading again because I used to love reading when I was younger and I just kind of fell out of it, but I wanted to get back into it. We have gone through many, many books. Let me know if you remember any of the books that I've read before or what you think my favourite could be. I do have a top 3 at the moment, and this could possibly, depending how the ending comes out, get in my top 3. I think I might do a thing at the end of the year, like my top reads or like the books I've read this year, and we can go through them all and discuss it, and like maybe I'll see if you've got any questions about them before I do it, and then I can do like a little Q&A on them, because as I say, I know sometimes books, one of my books was £18, and that was from literally just buying it online. I'd read the blurb online, hooked, got it. But if I then got halfway through and didn't like that and thought, well, what a waste of like almost 20 quid that was, I'd be really gutted. So yeah, I might do that at the end of the year, like as a little just sit down chatty video through the books that we've done. But yes, Shari Lapina, I think that's how you say it. I need to look at for her other books. If you have read maybe another book of hers, whether it be The Couple Next Door or another one, please let me know down below and like a little gist of the vibe. But yes, that is the book for this month, my lovelies. And as I say, oh, I stuck to it. Looking at the categories, we've done that. What do we do next? Oh, no. Oh my God, I missed the most important thing for food and drinks. This is probably going to come up in October as well, but it's my little sweet bucket. Look at this. So as you all know, me and Brandon still get sweet buckets from Mum. And my one, I have some, not a lot left to be perfectly honest, Candy Kittens Wild Strawberries. I've got some chocolates, I've got some chewing gums, and oh my god, Haribo jelly beans, which I might have to have a few now, to be honest, my lovelies. These are the ones from Cherries. They're like the fun flavours. I had to put them away, otherwise I would have been sitting there eating them all the way through. But yes, these are our little sweet buckets from Poundland. God, a good couple of years ago. But yes, how did I forget that on the food and drink? Naughty Shannon Lee. Right. Got quite a mixture now. What are we going to go for? Let's do like skincare and bath care, shall we? So, got quite a few, my lovelies. Actually, we have quite a lot this month. Look at this. So these are all the products I've been loving, right? Let's have a look. Let's pop them all down and go one by one. So, these are from Savers. 52 wipes for £1. Spectacle lens cleaners. Oh my god, you need these. If you're like me and your glasses always seem to be getting muggy and just nasty, they are what you need. You literally just peel them off and they're just on like a little wipe. Tear it off, open it up, clean your glasses. They are like sparkling brand new. So yes, Mama G picked us up another one of them when she popped into town, which was fab because I'd run out, and I'm that person, when I run out, I hate to clean my glasses like with water, and then like I normally dry them on the end of my dressing gown, but they always leave smears. Those little wipes never leave smears. So yes, absolutely love that. This is a returning favourite, and I've literally got, I'd say maybe 1.5 baths left out of this. You would have heard me speak about this so much. This is perfect when it's time of the month, when you're stressed, when you need to chill. It's Dr. Teal's foaming bath with pure Epsom salt, and it's the relax and relief with eucalyptus and spearmint. Now, I got this from Superdrug or Boots, I think. It was £10, but it is a litre. And as I say, I've had this, when did I get this? I think, did I get it at Christmas? I think this might have been in one of the hampers Mum gave me. Honestly, it's so worth it, and I highly recommend. The smell of it is just so calming. Absolutely love it. And I think when this goes, this will go straight on my Christmas list for a repurchase, because yeah, relieves the body, relieves the mind, nourishes your skin, and long lasting bubbles that gently cleanse. £10 for a litre, I don't think it's too bad, and yes, absolutely love that. So that won't be lasting very much longer, my lovelies. You're gonna think, Shannon, so this is the Bepanthen Nappy Care Ointment. You're probably thinking, you don't have a child, and no, it's not for Bubba, it's not for our niece. But if you haven't seen one of my recent vlogs, I actually had a tattoo almost 3-4 weeks ago now, maybe. My god, that time has flown by. And this has been a godsend. As I say, it's all healed now. Had a little bit of scabbing, not a lot, but it's all good to go. But I still top this up like just of an evening, because I remember the lady saying like, don't let it get dry. So yeah, this has been a lifesaver. People are probably thinking nappy cream, but yeah, this was what she recommended, because she said it doesn't have like any like chemicals or that in it. It's just literally like pure natural. So yes, Bepanthen has been coming through wonders. And then I'm trying to like, I went through my skincare the other night, and you know when you've got like all the little odds and bobs that you want to try and use up, that's what I've been doing this month. So we're still in autumn, so I still think I can get away with like citrus scents. So I have been using, there's only under half of this left now, the Clarins One Step Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser with orange extract for all skin types. Now I don't even know if they still do this. I've probably had this well over a year now, and I've just looked at the back and it says 18 months from the date of opening. So I've probably only got a little bit of amount of time to use this before it goes bad. But yeah, if I can still find it online, I will link it down below, or one similar. But I love this. Put this on, give your face a good old scrub. Put your hair back with a nice big hairband. Good old scrub, clear it off. Oh, leaves your skin feeling silky smooth. And then, where's it gone? There it is. I knew I had another one. So this is actually a repurchase, because you're probably thinking, Shan, that's pretty full up. But I had to buy another one of these this month, because I've been going through this left, right, centre. My eczema this month has really been playing up. I don't know why. I don't know what's flaring it up. But in the middle of my elbows and the backs of my knees, it's just been flaring up. So Nivea Soft Moisturising Cream has been an absolute darling for me. And as I say, I've gone through a tub of this month alone. So a nice little repurchase there. And then, right, don't laugh at me, okay, with this. And look at again, I've had this the same amount of time as I've had the Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. And this is 18 months from open, so I need to use this pronto. This is again from Clarins, and it is the Lift Minosaur Anti-Capitons. Oh no, that's the French version. My bad. It is called the Body Lift Cellulite Control. Targets early and stubborn cellulite, smooths, firms and refines. Now we're all friends here. I do have cellulite, okay? I can't help it. Normally around the bum area. What can I say? I've got a big bum and it's not always as purr as it should be because I've kind of fallen off my wagon with my squats, I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Mr. Glader Airwick, whichever one you are. So this, I think this was about £29 when I bought it. Again, I don't even know if they still do it anymore, my lovelies. But likewise with the exfoliator, if they do something similar, I will link it down below. And I don't have much of this left. And what I have been doing is, because I say my legs are getting tone up from the walking that I'm still doing. I'm still doing about 6 to 8 miles a week. Not quite the 11 to 15 that we was doing for the build up to the run, but I still want to try and maintain some. But by doing that, I'm too knackered then and I can't be bothered to do my squats. So the magic with this, you put it on and then you kind of like work it in an upward motion. So I have to turn on my side, put it on, and then like kind of push my bum up in a way, and it's supposed to like, is it like stimulate it or something? I don't know if it's going to work. I think it did help before when I first started getting a bit of it, and I bought quite a few back in the day. Probably when I was like 17, 18, I started using this product. So it is one that I have well and truly tested, and it did seem to work back then. But the areas of cellulite have got a bit bigger as we've got older, and it says body lift. You need to lift my body a lot, okay? We need to try and lift the tush a bit. But yes, as I say, absolutely love that. That's what I've been doing when I come out of the bath. Put my body butter on and then put that up, and you just kind of like, yeah, you kind of like knead your bum up. It's a very weird one, but hey ho. And then another one, how long have you, oh, you've got 24 months on this. This, I think I've had maybe slightly longer, so she probably is coming up to her expiry. But is it just me, or does anyone else look at the dates, the expiry dates on products? I don't normally. I kind of judge by if it smells and looks and how it goes, but I should probably take notice of the date, shouldn't I? Please tell me I'm not the only one who don't. But yeah, I've also been using the Soap and Glory 3-in-1 Daily Detox Vitamin C Facial Wash. Again, I don't even know if they still do this anymore. I think they might do, because this used to be a very popular product back in the day. But I just love the smell of this one. Oh, it's so clean. I love it. And then we're doing all that pampering. Of course, we've got to have a face mask. And the one that I've really been enjoying this month is from the Body Shop. And it's the Amazonian Acai Energizing Radiance Mask. Absolutely love that. I got this a couple of years ago in a Christmas box set. And what do you say? Oh, you say 12 months. Well, I mean, it's not been doing too bad on my face. I've been doing one of these a week and it's been absolutely fine. So yeah, I don't know what it is with the dates on things, my lovelies. Like, obviously, I think they have to tell you for, like, health and safety and that. But, I mean, if I put it on and I get a reaction, it's my own fault, ain't it? But if not, I'm just gonna wing it. So that is all of our healthcare, skincare, all of that jazz. Let's get on with, like, hair, makeup and accessories, shall we? Right, so makeup-wise, I haven't really been wearing a lot. I'm not going to lie, my lovelies. Just very basic things. And again, things that I've been trying to use up, you know, to make room because Christmas is coming up and we need some stock-ups. So the first thing is good old classic MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the coconut flavour. Absolutely love that. And as you can see, she's been well and truly loved this month. I have been taking a break from the watermelon one. That's the one that I normally use. And been going for this. But I think watermelon, she's going to now stay until springtime. Once this uses up, what else have I got? I think I've got the Fix Plus in the pink. We'll have to use that one, I think. But yes, love this. And this is also great. Sometimes after I put my moisturiser on in the mornings, I put this on and it just kind of like helps sink it all in. And it just makes you feel refreshed, to be honest, my lovelies. I mean, you can take this out with you and just spritz up whenever you're feeling a little bit hotter, you know? And then primer, as I say, because I haven't really been wearing much makeup this month, apart from if I've been filming, that has been the only time. I have, however, been using this. It's a primer and a base from NYX, and it's called Bright Maker. Now, this is amazing. It smells like papaya. Oh, so, so good. And it almost gives your skin like a peachy tint in a way, which you probably think a peachy tint with the colour of your hair, darling. Probably not a great mix, but actually it's really nice, and you can mix it in with your moisturiser once again. So killing two birds with one stone, priming, moisturiser and basing with your face spray, and you are good to go. She is that. And then I've got a new little lip combo I've been loving. So on the times that I have been filming or I've been wearing makeup, I've gone to MAC Rebel. Now this is a very, very dark brown shade, which as we're coming into the colder months, I like a nice dark brown lip. But I don't want to pay £14, I think it is, £12 or £14 for a MAC lip liner. That is not a bit of me. So I was looking through my box and I actually found one by NYX, and it is called just simply the lip liner in Currant. Now, let me just show you. I'm really trying hard not to put these on the bed because I don't really want that bedding. I don't know if you can see them. They're pretty much a good little match. So I like it because the lip liner is a little bit darker. So it kind of gives you like that lined effect. And then what I do is I like pat it so that it kind of like merges into one. Absolutely love that. And as I say, that actually looks quite nice with my hair, the colour that it is, because it's almost like a, I don't know, where it's like a dark brown, almost could be seen as like a dark purple in some lights. It's got like a twinge of it. That with the hair, it actually complements really nice. So yes, venturing into now, we all know I love like the nudes and reds, but now we're going into the colder months. It's going to be the dark nudes, the dark reds, the dark purples, maybe like the dark pinky mauves. We're going to go for that vibe, my lovelies. And then with that, we've been having a little bit of a different smell this month. So, hand cream of choice this month has been the Body Shop Juicy Pear. Now, this is from last year because I don't know whether they are going to be doing the new scents this year for Christmas. I had an email through that they're going to be releasing them very soon, but they've called them different names. I'm sure it had something to do with, I think it said kindness and love. So I don't actually know if that is the Christmas ones or if it's like a different promotion. But yes, I've been using the Juicy Pear Body Shop hand cream. These are a staple. We all know I have way too many of these. What can I say? I just love to have a good stock up, and perfect for all the little seasons. I have been loving this, but I have been using this so sparingly. Like so sparingly. This is my little anti-bac of choice this month, and it is from Bath and Body Works, and it is called Warm Vanilla Sugar. Now, look, as I say, I have been using it, but a little goes a long way, and I have been very sparingly with it. Bath and Body Works, if you're not from the USA, you can get Bath and Body Works. Here in the UK, we can't. We can from some places online, and they will charge an absolute fortune, right? And I'm not about paying the taxis and the shipping and all of that. These in River Maya, we picked these up when we went to Punta Cana, and I got carried away. I got quite a few in the shop. I think I paid, working out in English pound, it was like £2 or £2.50. Very much similar on par to the Body Shop hand sanitisers. Some shops in the UK are charging £5–6 for one of these. £5–6. I think that is daylight robbery, and as I say, that is why I am so sparingly with it, because I don't know when I'm next going to be able to travel, hopefully next year, and I really wanted to go to America next year, but the guidelines on America at the moment are you can only go there if you're double jabbed. As we all know, I'm not jabbed, so I don't quite know how that's going to work. So I'm hoping that if we can get out to the Dominican Republic, Bath and Body Works may be out there. If it was in Mexico, maybe it could be in Dominican Republic. I'm not entirely sure. But yes, Warm Vanilla Sugar smells divine. And then we've had a mixture of scents this month. So, my Beauty, which is Jean Paul Gaultier. This has been like my adult-y perfume this month. I did have a bit of a reaction, which was not good. I think when I spray this, I can't spray directly on my neck, because you might see in a few videos that I had like a little bit of a neck rash, and that was because I would wear this and I normally, no other problems with other ones, but spritz it straight on my neck. For some reason with this, I don't know what's in it, but it kind of flares up my neck and it like makes me look like I've got a rash or something. So now when I wear this, I spray it on my hair. You're thinking, God, Shan, your skin reacts with it. What is your hair going to react with it? I'll probably get like green patches or something. But yes, if I do that, I spray it on my hair, and then I can still spray it directly on my wrist, and I'm fine with that. And then I just give it like a very few wide berth spritzes over my clothes. Love that one. So I can't spray that on my neck at the moment for some reason. But this Black Opium Neon. Oh my God. This is me. We all know that Mama G loves Black Opium. She likes those heavy scents. I'm not like that. I like kind of like a sweet one. So if you like a Black Opium but think it's far too heavy, try the Black Opium Neon, because as I say, it's got that almost like a cherry and a blackcurrant scent to it as well. So it is a lot sweeter. And yes, this one I've been absolutely loving. But a dupe for this, who remembers my little Primark Opal Crush? £2. And you know what, my lovelies? This is a dupe for the Black Opium Neon. So maybe if you don't want to go and splurge on that, try and see if you can get your Opal Crush in your local Primark. I just love these bottles. £2, you know? And see if you can get this as a little tester, because it's pretty much on par. As I say, that could be maybe a little bit more like intense, which you're going to expect for paying the money for the difference. But this has not done me wrong. This has been like my little car perfume. You know, like when you come in from lunch before I go back into the office, have a bit of a spritz. I don't want to be smelling like pumpkin soup, do I, before I go in? But yes, absolutely love that. And those are my 3 little scents for the month. And then, my lovelies, we are ending it on homeware. And oh no! I forgot to show you on my accessories. I did end up keeping the hat, my lovelies. And let me just tell you, the hat has been well and truly worn. I was going to wear her going to pumpkin picking, but it was a little bit breezy. And I didn't really want my hat to come off in a dusty field filled with pumpkins. It's white. As we all know, this was from the Primark haul. Was it £9.99? No, £7.99? It was under a tenner, wasn't it? Absolutely love it. And as I say, she has been a firm favourite, and if I've been out, that hat has been on my head, let me tell you that. Let's finish with home accessories. So I don't know if you can see back there, but pumpkin spice latte, she is burning away. Not a lot of her left, to be honest. And then one that's also burnt out, I would show you, but Mum has already chucked it, which is great, was the little DW Home Maple Hazelnut. And another little DW Home that is burnt out is Calling Eucalyptus. Absolutely love those. And I'm just going through candles left, right, centre, to be perfectly honest at the moment. And the spray, this is what the house has been smelling like. In amongst all the candles and all of the pumpkin spice, apple cider, this is the way to my heart. Please let me know if you've been to your local TK Maxx or Home Sense lately, if they do any more scents of these. I would love this in a pumpkin spice scent. But apple cider, I'm going to go with it. Oh, here's a story for you, my lovelies. Went to work the other day, like you do, and we had an ice cream man come round. It weren't our normal ice cream man. We went out to him. He didn't have lemon ice. He didn't have a lot, to be perfectly honest. But what he did have was plain ice cream, and he had a tub. Probably like half the size of that, a bit wider. He wanted £5 for that. And me and a couple of the men at work was like, how much? Like, you literally got one pump of the ice cream and that was it, because it weren't scooped. It was like Rossi's on the thing where it comes out. Ooh, £5. And I thought, I'm not paying that. So I was looking at his lollies because he didn't have lemon ice, and I thought, not paying that. So I saw he had an apple cider lolly. That still cost me £2.50, but it was a good lolly. It was literally like I was sitting eating a cold, well, can't eat a cold apple cider, but you know what I mean. So yeah, technically, should I have been allowed that at work? But hey ho, I was allowed it, and that actually cheered me up for the day. put a little bit of a brightener on the day, so not going to moan about that. And then, of course, throws. I've had 2 throws this month. Now we're coming into the colder months. Yes, the bedding does get changed every 2 weeks, and my throws go with it. So this was the first one. This was from Asda. This was £6 and it's the Woodland Animal Throw. Again, if you can still get it, I will leave the link online down below. So this was what I had for the first 2 weeks. And then the one that I currently have now, you will remember from the haul, can't remember if it was TK Maxx or HomeSense, my pumpkin little throw. But this pumpkin one, the one from TK Maxx or HomeSense, is so much bigger than the Asda one. So the Asda one is kind of nice just to fold at the bottom as like a runner. But these are huge. This is one that like you can fully get 2 people under if you're cozy and watching a nice little autumnal film, you know. So they are the throws. And then of course all of my cushions are my favourites. I've got my pumpkin one, I've got my other pumpkin one, and then I've got my family one. Cushions make me happy. Cushions and throws, especially autumnal cushions and throws, make me happy. So yes, that is all our homeware, and I had to save that till last because I say they were the backdrop for it. But yes, absolutely love it. And my lovelies, that is the end of our September monthly favourites. So my lovelies, another month has passed. We've got some autumnal goodies, and I'm not going to forget this month because I think last month I forgot to show you, but the phone case of the month. It's a little autumn leaf one. I got this off of eBay. Oh my god, eBay I find have a much wider selection of phone cases than Amazon do. So if you're ever stuck and Amazon's not doing it for you, check out eBay. I think this was about $5.99. It's just kind of got like the black casing around the sides and that, but absolutely love it. And yes, that is the end of the haul, my lovelies. Well, haul, sit down haul, you know the drill. Oh my god, I can't believe next month we're going to have plenty more pumpkins. It's going to be October, and then November we're going to have the Christmas background. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I have already started seeing the Christmas bits everywhere, and I'm like, right, I want to enjoy autumn and Halloween, and then come 1st of November, your girl's getting into the spirit, alright? So that is how we are going to play it just for now. But let me know, guys, how you're feeling. How do you feel that the Christmas season is fast approaching us? And it is fast approaching thick and fast. It's under 12 weeks now. Oh my god, under 12 weeks. But look at this. I'm sitting here, I'm rambling. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting slightly delirious. I think I need to go and tuck into them snacks. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment as to what you've been loving this month. Anything out of mind that you've got or you've heard about, or you want to know any questions, let me know down below. Or what do you think I will be including next month? Do you think there's something that you're like, that has got to be in the October favourites? Have you read anything from Shari Lapina? Any new books you could recommend me? Even if it's not Shari Lapina, maybe like a Halloween, murder, spooky vibe. You all know the drill. But look at this. I'm going to stop rabbiting. I'm not going to carry on interrupting your day any longer, my lovelies. Take care. Stay safe as always. And I shall see you all in the next one. Bye.